Hello, hi, everyone. It is a Wednesday on the Eastern Time Zone. It's gonna be 5:32, and we are here. Today I had to push the live up a little earlier because of conflict. Is every time we have time changes in different parts of the world, we sometimes have to change up things on this part of the world because an hour earlier, an hour later, but we'll soon settle. The dust will soon settle as soon as everybody changes over and for like the next months, 6 months down the road. Okay, so again, it's getting here in this part of town. It's fall. And my oh my, today we had a lot of rain. But how are you doing today? Wherever you are joining me from, let me know. And drop it in the chat if you when the video is posted live. Let me know where you're joining me from. And if you're not gonna join me and you're gonna watch the replay, let me know where you're watching the replay from. Because today we want to talk about mental focus. And what a day to be talking about mental focus. It's so dreary outside. You ever feel like the day? Have you ever felt like what it looks like outside? Yeah. Today we have been having a lot of rains here in my neck of the woods, and so it's just damp. It's just so damp. So sometimes you kind of feel that way, but you gotta pep it up. You whatever you need to do to lift your spirit up, that's what you gotta do. But today we're gonna talk about mental focus, and I'm telling you, I don't even know why I chose this topic today, but I just figure it's so important in your business because without it, sometimes we just can't propel. We just can't move the needle. We just cannot get to the next level. So I want to touch on that. So for those of you who have not met me before, my name is Yvette Garel, and I come to you live in this community every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Originally at 6:30 p.m. on the Eastern Time Zone, but with the time change, I think next month we are going to be settling the dust because other countries are changing, adjusting their time. So by next month, we'll know if I need to change from 6:30 or I need to back it up or move it forward. I don't know, but I'm here to help you to take your business online using proven social media strategies, tips, and tools. Be it your home-based business owner, network marketer, and entrepreneur, whoever you are, you're in business, whether online or otherwise. We need skills, and I'm here to help you to grab some skills to up level your business and so you can thrive, right? Grow and make the sales and have the success that you need. So let's see. So we're here to talk about mental focus. And mental. It's all up here, my friends, coming out of your belief system. Yeah, because we tell ourselves a lot of things all of the time. All up here, and all those things come into play. Because we are our biggest enemy, my friends. We are our biggest enemy because we talk ourselves into things sometimes which really don't even uh, um, exist. Okay, so how can you increase your mental focus in your business? Because focus is so important. It's what we focus on, expand. So we want to focus on the things that will have our business grow and to the next level, or to get the success that we want. So whatever it is, so our focus, our attention, what we're going to put our blinders on and keep our head down, and we're going to keep going. But mentally, we got to be prepared, right? Excuse me. Mentally, we have to be ready as well. So I want to look at a couple of things because you know how our attention span is not um doesn't happen for long. We can be looking at something right here, and when you just be like, man, we get so distracted and our heads gone over the place. We hear the telephone ring, maybe the door. For me, I hear my door open. I'll be like, who's coming in? So we have these things we call distraction. But how can we keep focus? That's hard, ain't it? I'd love to know what your thoughts are. How do you actually keep focus? You're a stay-at-home mom, working from home, you got the kids. I can tell you a story. My daughter works from home, and she has two kids, and one goes to school, but the other one doesn't. And I'm telling you, some days she'd call and she says, Mom, can you give me 2 hours? Because she wants to get through some things. on the computer. Maybe it could be numbers or just even to write emails or whatever, something crucial, something so important that she just can't handle the distraction. Having the child around, coming to her, maybe nudging her, asking her, it's just one of those things. You have to get help. So you have to work out your situation. Those are distractions. You want to make sure whatever you're writing, you get it correct. And if your numbers, you got to get the numbers right. Numbers don't tell lie, my friend. So we've got to get the numbers right. So any little things around the house, and sometimes you just need a little help. But so be it in our business. We can help ourselves a lot of times by doing some other things. Okay. Now, focus. Now, so I've learned this from a meeting I attended, and I'm bringing it to you because I thought it was really, really good. I do not know if I have time to finish all five today, but I love to hear from you. So if I don't get to finish all five today, I'll definitely finish them on Friday. So let's start. So focus. We all know what focus is. So let's start with the letter F. In that training, I learned that the trainer or the leader or the person, the presenter, he coined a phrase. He used the focus as an acronym. I'm going with that, right? So F means filter. So our cars have filters on them. You know that filter for the gasoline, filter for the oil, right? The oil that is in the engine had there's a filter somewhere there. And so, what is the purpose of a filter? Filter for your gasoline. You have filters in your home with your heat pump. You have filters in your humidifiers. We have filters in our um, water purify systems. Filters. What's the purpose of a filter? So let's back it up now and take it to our business. We got all these things to do, right? You name it, be it the morning devotion, miracle morning, walking the dog, taking care of the cats, maybe dropping kids at school, doing dishes, doing laundry, get the house, maybe prepare for dinner, grocery shopping, going to the doctor. Oh my goodness. And business, right? We got a DMO, we got our online business, we got emails, we got to take care of Facebook comments, we got to take care of um, Instagram messages, messenger messages, and so on and so on and so on. We got our paid advertisement on the other side. Quite a lot, right? So what are we gonna do? The first one, the presenter, the person, the what I learned is to filter out some things. Now we gotta categorize. So when you siphon, when oil and water, right? Oil and water, no matter how you try to mix oil with water, it just cannot mix. Something is gonna be afloat. What is gonna be afloat? The oil, because guess what? The oil is, all you scientific minded people out there, the oil is lighter than the water. Huh? Yeah. Go back. You got to go back to science class, right? You got to go back to science class. So the oil will always be on top. Now, if the oil settles at the bottom, it's because it's mixed with some other things. Okay. So we filter off that oil because we want the water. So we probably get a kind of a sieve or some kind of a material, and we pour it off. We slowly pour it off because we cannot get, we don't want to get the water in the oil, right? Because we're trying to separate. So in your business, you're trying to separate some things, okay? So you have all these things to do. So the separation doesn't mean you're going to throw anything away. Separation means you're going to put the ones that we call priority, or the ones that are important, the ones that are a must do, you put a name to it. The ones that are non-negotiable, the ones that just have to get done, we call those, we put them over one side. So let's put them in the priority list. And the rest of them, we're gonna filter them out. Well, maybe you categorize them going down, but there are quite a few we call distractions. Yes, like you hear my telephone ringing a while ago. Distraction. Sometimes some things can wait. Not that we're not going to get it done, but it can wait. For example, the laundry. Don't get me wrong, you got to wash your clothes, people. Yes, you got to do the laundry. But sometimes the laundry can wait. The laundry can wait, so you can probably be able to send that email, maybe make some comments on your post. People are commenting on your post, you want to reply. So what's important? Remember now, we want to remain focused on the things that are going to drive our business productivity right here, okay? So we filter out, and we have to filter out the distractions from the priority. What's priority in your business? Now you have to decide what is important in your business, what is going to help you to move the needle, what the things you need to do, your Facebook lives, your posts, your stories, your content, rich content providing value. What's going to help you on social media? You're showing up consistently for your audience. Those things are important to move your needle. So you have to filter out, yeah, I'm gonna clean the house. Maybe that place needs vacuuming, but you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna knock some things out first. I'm gonna get to it. So we gotta set that up, because to be successful in your life and in your business, you gotta be clear. What is it that is important? Even in your business, even in your life. What is it that is important? What is it that I need to do today, if or this week? Because you set your goals, you set your DMOs and all that good stuff. All of that is wrapped around it. But sometimes we end up doing the things that are really not important and leaving the things that are important. And that's because guess what? The important things sometimes are difficult, are hard. They weigh down on us, or they take a little longer time, whatever it is, and we leave them until the last. But if you read that book like I did, Eat That Frog, you learn that you do the most difficult things first. Yeah, that's a mindset shift. We're going to deal with that another day, right? Okay, so the other thing is the O. The O. Now, I learned a long time ago that, yes, we talked about multitasking, right? Multitasking. Yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to knock that out. I'm working on 6 things at one time. You tell me, how many things can you work at any given time? And I did a live earlier on, I don't remember when, but I did a live about that, because multitasking, my friends, it depends on what you're doing. Because if you have some serious things to do in your business, and you said, oh, well, I'm writing my emails, attending to that over there. No, because you're going to lose some focus. Yeah, you're going to lose some focus. You're going to lose some concentration, because you're trying to do so many things at one time. So here the presenter said, one thing at a time, one thing at a time, so you can focus, pin it down, one thing at a time. And you know something? You can, if you have a couple of things that you probably said you were multitasking, break down those things and do what. If you have an hour, 1 hour, 60 minutes, you break up those 6 things or those 10 things or whatever, 5 minute intervals or 10-minute interval, and so you can focus on one thing at a time. So the O stands for one thing. Focus on one thing at a time, because we want to be having to make sure we get it done. Yeah, we gotta have mental clarity. This is tough, my friends. Yes, but it is doable. Like I always say, it's just a mind shift. You gotta set yourself up for this one. Okay, now, and that's why in another live on my Yvette Guerrero online page, I talk about the Pomodoro effect. That's a technique. That's a technique that you can use, where you can plug it into your DMO, plug it into your time blocking, and set up different times to accomplish different tasks. Small intervals of time where you can focus. If you know after 10 minutes you're just flat out not focusing, don't schedule anything for more than 10, 15 minutes. If you know that after half an hour you're gonna be going like this, no, don't schedule your tasks for half an hour. Schedule them for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, right? Because you know that you're up and alert. And there's another thing, we're going to talk about that one day. At what point in the day you need to schedule some things, because there are some times in the day when you don't even have the energy. You're losing focus, you're losing energy. So there's a lot. At 3, 4 o'clock in the day, you're just going like this. You're weaning away. But maybe 11, 12, 2 o'clock in the daytime, you're ready and on it and ready to go. So you know what to schedule when. So that's another thing we're going to be talking about as well. So the O is for do one thing, one task at a time, because that way you can give it your full attention, your full concentration, and you get it done in a shorter time than when you have six things jumbling all over the place. Got it? Now, the third thing is to see, communicate. Now, sometimes we end up doing stuff and nobody knows what we're doing. We don't tell anybody what we're doing. We just, oh, this is my business, so I just do what I need to do. You live with a family, you have a wife, a spouse, a husband, children, extended family. You might want to communicate. Hey, I got this going on. So if you see me lock my door between 10 and 12 o'clock in the days, because what I'm doing right now is so important, I just need to focus. You've got to set the standards, set the expectations, let them know that you need their buy-in. Give you that time, because what you're working on is to benefit all of us in here, right? Yeah. Got me? All right. So the U is for you got to unwind. I'm telling you, some days, depending on what I have to do, I'll sit on top, well, I say on top of my business. I'll stay here right at my desk and I just keep going, 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 going. My goodness. When I'm done, I'm just like, yeah, I don't do it very often, but I sometimes have to push myself, and to get some things done. But we need to unwind. We need to unwind. We need to unwind. Mhm. Need to unwind. Yeah, because you know what? We're human. We're flesh. We need rest. We need sleep. Right? So you gotta set it up, my friends. So 24 hours in the day, you don't have to work for 24 hours unless maybe there's some things that just need taking. You got to push yourself for 24 hours, but for heaven's sake, the next day get some rest. We've got to sleep, we got to work on it. But this is tough, because our mindset is like, man, we want to get it done, want to do done, just want to. But the body will fail you. The body will, you'll fall over. Mentally, you'll get all stressed out. So that is why you have to break it up. You got to unwind. And then the S, got to schedule some things. Hmm? When we schedule things, we have a particular time and to do them, so we can break them up, so we don't have to become stressed out and on and on, and we don't take any break, we don't drink no water, we don't, if we want to go to the bathroom, we'll sit there and be like, man, I gotta get this done. No, get your butt up and go to the bathroom if you can, right? Because your body, you're putting your body under stress. So schedule your stuff, schedule your your activities. Hmm? Give it some structure. In the morning, I will be doing this at 10 to 12 or 10 to 10:30, 10:30 to 11, and so on and so on. Give it some structure. Schedule it. That way, there's a rhythm, not only for what you have to do, but for you. So you can wake up in the morning and do your meditation and get your day started right, and self care, whatever you want to call it. And after that, you move to the next. Time blocking. Yes. So schedule those, right? So you have to find your focus, my friends. But guess what? We got to focus on the right things, not on the things that we talk ourselves into, like fear, like, man, I just can't do this. Man, I don't have enough time. I'm too busy. Man, I can't get this done. Man, I got to do that. No, you know, it's just how we just talk things into our head sometimes, talk ourselves out of the good things sometimes, right? So being a business owner takes a lot, takes a lot, because you're your boss. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Remember that. You're your own boss. That's what you wanted. But so now you got to do what's required to keep that title. You got to do what's required to make sure that you incorporated is a well-oiled machine running efficiently and effectively. So remember now, mental focus. We all need that. And we have to be tough to get things out of our way, because if we're not, then things are going to run all over us, and then we'll be like, man, I didn't get that done today. Whose fault was that? Yours. So, mental focus. F is for filter out the distractions, deal with the priorities first. Okay. And the O is to do one thing at a time. Yes, multitask. Yeah, you might be focused on one thing and then you're trying to, oh my goodness, I didn't hear that part. Yeah, because if you just allow yourself 5 minutes on this, focus, give it your full attention, then go over there and do 5 minutes over there, give it your full attention, you're much better off, because you might be over here trying to focus on this and you'll be like, oh God. And then you become distracted, you lose traction, lose focus. Okay. C is to communicate. So you know what you got to do. You got to defend it, my friends. It's so important, because you know your values, you know your vision, you know your mission, and you know the purpose. You got to defend that, right? Then you have to ask for support. You need their support. You're going to support you in this venture so you can get through this. All right. So the U is to unwind, get some sleep. That's why on Friday evening, I'm telling you, I'm ready to unwind. And this is a long life because I wanted you to get all these five steps. And then the S is for schedule. So, so it's not about, um, how much you can, it's about how effective you can be. So mental focus, how effective you can be at what you have to do. All right, my friends, I will see you on Friday when we can continue this conversation, maybe. But if we don't, I hope you got value from it. Let me know in the comments when the video is posted. I'll share my link for my 10-day free training that you can opt into, as well as you can go to Yvette Guerrero online/AMF and grab the free 10-day boot camp from there, and come back and see us at the Winners Project 101, where I do some more work with some folks that are uh, having their online business and just need a little more help. And then you can have an exclusive one-on-one coaching with me at in my MVP club. All right. I talk to you later. See you on Friday. Make sure that you share information with those you think need it. Invite them to join, to come in and get into the Facebook group, Yvette Guerrero Online, and get some value. Share it. Don't just keep it for yourself. Spread the word, okay? I will talk to you soon, and you have a great, great rest of the day wherever you are. Oh, sun's shining there. What if sun's not shining? Just enjoy the rain anyway. Just enjoy the cold weather or whatever it is. But whatever you do, be safe. Talk to you later. Bye. Oops, where am I?